My name is Maya. I am 23 years old and I live in a big city. I used to be in college, but I did not like it. The work was too hard and I felt bored every day, so I decided to quit. My parents were very angry about my decision. They wanted me to finish my studies and have a good career. They told me, "We will not give you money anymore." This meant I had to pay for my own apartment and food. I felt worried because I did not have much money. I felt alone in the big city. I needed a job, but I did not want a difficult one. I wanted life to be easy. I thought, maybe my beauty can help me. Why should I work hard when I am pretty? Hard work meant many years of studying and stress. I did not want stress. I wanted nice clothes, a big house, and expensive cars. I decided to use my looks to find a rich man. I thought this man would give me the easy life I desired. I needed money fast, so I found a simple job at a luxurious hotel. I stood behind the front desk as a receptionist. My job was to smile and welcome the guests. I watched the people who came into the hotel. They were all very wealthy. Most of the guests were young men, but one man was different. He came to the hotel often. He was older, perhaps 60 years old. He always wore a dark suit and a gold watch on his wrist. His car was long and black. This man was truly rich. His name was Robert. I did not care that he was old. I only cared about his money and the lifestyle he could give me. One afternoon, Robert walked toward the front desk. He did not look at the computer. He looked only at me. This is my big chance, I thought. I stood up and fixed my hair so he could see my beauty. I knew he was interested in me. I had read about men like him. They liked pretty young women, and they liked to spend money on them. Robert came closer to the desk. "You are very pretty," he said. I smiled and began to flirt with him immediately. I told him, "I only like men who are strong, smart, and successful in business." Robert did not talk much, but he kept looking at my face. He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a white card with his name and phone number. He placed the card on the desk and said, "Come to my house tonight. I want to talk to you." My heart beat fast. I felt excited, but also a little strange. I did not feel any love for Robert, but I thought about his money. I picked up the card and said, "Yes, I will certainly come to your house tonight." That night, I went to Robert's house. It was magnificent. Every room was filled with expensive items. Robert smiled at me and offered me a drink. We sat close together on the sofa. He picked up a small box from the table and opened it. Inside was a shiny silver necklace. "This is for you, Maya," Robert said. I felt so happy. I put the necklace around my neck. "Thank you, Robert. I feel like a very rich woman." Later, Robert kissed me. When he touched me, it felt uncomfortable. His skin felt old and dry. However, I closed my eyes and focused only on the expensive gift. I stayed the night at his house. He told me that I made him feel young again, but I did not care about his feelings. The next morning, I woke up in his large bedroom. I did not want to go back to my small job at the hotel. I thought, I must stay here. I will be Robert's wife. Then this house and money will be mine forever. I walked over to Robert. "Robert, I want to talk about us," I said confidently. "I want to be your partner. I do not want to leave this house. I want to be your wife." Robert began to laugh. He laughed as if I had told a funny joke. I felt confused. Why is he laughing at me? Suddenly, he stopped laughing and looked at me with cold eyes. "Maya, you are a very pretty girl, but you must not dream so big. You must understand your place. You were a guest for one night. That is all." I felt ashamed. His words hurt me deeply. He never saw me as a future wife. He only saw me as a temporary guest. I felt used. I felt foolish for thinking I could trick a rich man. With tears in my eyes, I left Robert's big house. I touched the silver necklace around my neck. Yesterday, it felt special. Now, it felt cheap. It felt like payment for a mistake. I had no job, no money from my parents, and no rich boyfriend. I felt very alone. I realized I needed my family. I went to my parents' house and rang the doorbell. I was afraid they would still be angry or send me away. My mother opened the door. She looked surprised. My father stood behind her, his face serious. They did not smile. I began to cry. "I am sorry," I said. "I made big mistakes. I left college because I was lazy. I hurt you because I wanted an easy life." My father said sternly, "We told you that you must work hard, Maya." "I know, Father," I replied. "I did not listen to you then, but now I understand. The easy life is not real. It only made me feel sad and stupid. Please give me one more chance. I want to go back to college. I want to study again." My mother looked at my father, then she put her arms around me and hugged me tight. My father sighed and said, "We will help you, Maya, but this is your last chance. You must promise to work hard." "I promise," I said quickly. "I will study every day. I will not look for quick money ever again." They let me inside, and the house felt safe. I went back to college. It was difficult at first because I had missed many weeks of lessons. My parents helped pay for my books, but I had to pay them back with good grades. I studied every day. I did not try to look pretty for anyone. I focused only on my textbooks. Sometimes I remembered Robert. I remembered his big house and his cars, but mostly I remembered his cruel laugh. The necklace he gave me is now in a box. I never wear it. It reminds me that beauty is not everything. I got a job at a coffee shop to earn my own money. My parents are happy to see me focused. They know I have changed. I don't need a man to save me. I'm working hard to become a strong, independent woman. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.